Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To our loyal viewers, subscribers and Patreon members. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because they save life. Yes, preemptive strike save lives. This is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives on this channel. We at the Jamaica Young Police channel hate criminals with a passion. Yes, we hate criminals with a passion and do not want them over here. We do not want your views, subscriptions, your likes or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpets awaits you. Over here, we want you to go to prison or the departure lounge at Madden. If this is the first time here at the Jamaica Young Police channel, we highly recommend subscribing to stay updated with our latest content. Hit the subscription button above. Click the bell icon and select all to receive notifications whenever we at the Jamaica Young Police channel release a video. Remember that this channel is not a sympathetic channel for criminals. You must go elsewhere if you want a criminal sympathizer channel. Remember to give this video a thumbs up because you will find it helpful and informative. Please remember to share the video with your mama, your papa, mommy, daddy, and girlfriend, boyfriend, neighbor, side chick, side man, and your co-worker. Yes. Remember to share the video. And tell a friend to tell a friend about the Jamaica Young Police channel. That we at this channel, we hate criminals with a passion and we don't want them to go to prison. We have lots more of video that are not on YouTube. You can join the Patreon squad. By doing so, you'll be able to gain access to exclusive content that cannot be played on YouTube due to various restrictions. To unlock this on top collection of videos, click the link in the description box below. Join our Patreon community allows you to explore content that complies with laws, rules, regulations while avoiding disruption of our channel's functionalities. Moving on to today's video. So we have come to, this is part 2 of part 3. This is part 3 of the 3-part series. So this is the last series of this series. Why would anyone want to kill Donald Trump? And there are so many reasons. You understand why people want to kill him, but hey, for them thing, you know. So as you heard, the black man stated earlier that it's white people fighting white people because one set want white dominance. That I want them claims that them are Christian. Nobody listen to them. Them wicked, them are real terrorists in America. The people them claims that them are Christian. Most of them, because them want to impose them ideals on people and you for be slave, and they are for the millionaires and the billionaires. And 2, them don't love black people. Remember saying that these are people that, as we have told you before, you know about the Wilmington, North Carolina insurrection, you know about the Colfax, Louisiana insurrection. So you watch, you listen, and you decide. That's how, if you're not learning anything here at this channel, you know, it's because you don't want to learn. And you have some people who are goldfishes, we can't do anything to help them. Black people, them, you know. That's why the white man always dominate. Because the black man, him no want to read and him no like knowledge. Him likes everything entertainment. So you watch, you listen, and you decide. They expect him to win by a landslide because Donald Trump is the epitome of evil. He's anti-democratic. He's my first president of the United States to try to overthrow the government. And people, majority of Americans despise him because Joe Biden, Republican in America, they normally get majority of vote. Because majority of American people don't support them policies. Because them policies is oppressive and them lie. Both sides lying, but them, no man, them lie without a conscience. And them not pay for them lies. Because for them voters, them like PMP supporters. I tell you, back in Jamaica, no care what them do. I saw them work. Remember me tell you. Because Donald Trump now, you think if Barack Obama get 2 traffic tickets, he could have become president? No. 34 felony him convicted for with, and plus the man have other criminal charges pending. Christian people them this, you know, where them say them against all kind of immoral behavior. This is a man where cheat on him wife anytime she have just have baby with a hooker, with a porn star, Stormy Daniels. That no move them. So nobody watch them when they tell about them Christianity. Don't make them come into them country and tell them about no Christianity. Run them out, because them are not Christian, them as devil. Them not believe in a Christ. You understand? You have to remember them, you know. All of them, and them not condemn nothing with him though. But yet still like that just one little, because them see. So anytime you see them a fight against somebody, all of the media them gang up Joe Biden. Nobody thinks say them a do it because they love the poor people. No, because them know say him, if him win, he might make poor people life much better in America than any other president. Because the man don't know say, oh, he know say maybe he have 10 or 12 more years left on earth or maybe more. And him want to leave a legacy if he know say him they put back the people them in our create a middle class in America. And that them a fight against. That. So we are continuing the journey. So on that fateful day, a white supremacist mob led by members of the Democratic Party, which is the Republican Party today, that are 1898, you know, unleash a wave of brutality and destruction upon the black community of Wilmington. Not Delaware, no, North Carolina. So nobody thinks say how Joe Biden live. No, this is North Carolina we are talking about. Yeah, man. Unleash, man, violence on the black community. Wilmington, North Carolina. So this wasn't just about seizing power. It was about erasing the progress and existence of black citizens in the city's political and social landscape. So you see who are the real terrorists now? They are the people now, they are the Republicans in the United States of America. Whether or not you want to believe it, them not ashamed. Remember, you know, with Donald Trump though, if it was a black man do that, you know, that way I show you say you can't listen to them people there. When they come out to moral, ethics, decency and honesty, that not existing in them people have vocabulary, even in a Supreme Court. So when I first the Supreme Court I do that, you know. I protect terrorists in the United States of America. But hey, them people, remember, you know, to them, you know, there's them are God, you know. If you know about the dome in Washington, you say in Congress, you have to, hey, but me I tell you have some book out there, you know, man, you read it, you know, and you want to understand. Because whether or not you want to believe it, you know, all them guys, the things them are God, you know. George Washington, you know. You have a book out there, you know, if you read it. But those of you who love to read and want to know about them people there and about evil in America too. And you understand, because you see dome in the United States capital, a theme face, you know, theme face is the biggest one in the dome, you know. That's in a book, you know. And it tell you why they're there, you know. And hey, whether or not you want to believe it, them indulging in some things, you know. Big seller too, the book. When I tell you some things, them don't want, you understand what I'm saying? So what does I tell you that? So those who want to know about the book, just you know if you link the Young Jamaica Young Police and we'll just give you the name of my book. So the mob first target was the only black-owned newspaper in the city. A symbol of black voices and empowerment. So you see it now, you know, that's why we tell you, say knowledge of power. Them attack the mob, them target the black-owned newspaper, because it, you know, remember, say, it educate the people, them, you know. So them reduce it to ashes, silencing the voice of the community. But the destruction did not stop there. Black-owned businesses, homes and lives were ruthlessly destroyed. Estimated death toll from 14 to over 300. Last time we check in our archive, them say over 1,700 black people and white people them killed. Because the white people them that were, and that white and the biracial people them that were aligned with the black people, because them are people were conscientious, them have decency, honesty, ethics, and truthfulness in them kill them too. Alright? And guess what? As usual, the federal government don't know nothing about that. So from then until in the 60s, you know how many millions of people dead in the United States of America with black people get their little rights. So when them are telling about Republican is black people biggest enemy. But some black people in America, you don't know, so I'm supposed to save them because them always feel close to the oppressors. Not saying that both of them one just a little bit better than the other. Because both of them, there's no north in America. The America is still the south. Remember you tell her that. So no matter if you say, boy, you live in New York or upstate New York, you still a deal with them people that see you. Them still hate you. Because culture, them teach them to hate you. You understand? Some of them know them have a conscience and them decent. And them, you understand? And them stand up for, they don't believe in who is right, what is right. And I have met many of them, can't even count. I know people, white people, who even had promotion and them career, them lose that because them defend me as a black person. I tell you that. Even a doctor that were looking out for me when me injured, them send him to the valley of death in Afghanistan for him dead. A white man. And then when him come back from Afghanistan, him tell me. Then after that him retire from the military. Yeah man, them send him as a doctor in a valley of death to Afghanistan for him dead because he helped me. Because him supposed to tell lie and him never do it. You understand? Him never do it. Because it's all about money. So imagine the fear, the loss and the grief of those who witnessed their loved ones being murdered, their livelihoods shattered, and their dreams extinguished in an instant. Just think about that. So the motive behind this heinous act was as sinister as the violence itself. The white supremacist mob aimed to disenfranchise black voters and restore white dominance in the state's politics. They were determined to roll back the clock and progress, to strip away the rights and dignity of black citizens, and to ensure that white supremacy remained unchallenged. The Wilmington, North Carolina massacre is more than a dark chapter in North Carolina's history. It is the haunting reminder of the relentless struggle for racial equality in the United States of America. It underscores the profound injustice and cruelty that black Americans have faced and continue to confront to the date, July 13, 2024. It is a call to remember the lives lost and to honor their memory by fighting against the forces of hate and oppression that persist today. As we reflect on the Wilmington, North Carolina massacre, let us do so with empathy and resolve. Let us recognize the pain and suffering endured by victims and their descendants. Let us commit to building a future where such atrocities are not only remembered but are also never repeated. The legacy of Wilmington demands our attention. Quality for all. Reflecting on historical patterns, insurrection by white mobs. Throughout U.S. history, the recurring theme of racial and political violence underscore the vital importance of vigilance and accountability in preserving our democratic institution. You have to just understand them things, you know, how them people operate. And just wickedness and nothing more than more wickedness, because you have to understand, you know, they have never been held accountable for their wicked actions. So that's why them continue it. You know, them continue them wickedness for all these years. And them feel like, say, that this world, no longer this world, that the United States of America belong to them and them alone, nobody else. And the black man and the black woman have no rights, although them work and build it. But the people them who are supporting this, these are people that are Johnny come late, you know, they're not real American. Their ancestors were brought from Europe. Yes, so them are third and fourth generation. Low IQ, them can't compete. Most of them have a third grade education. You see what they put black people through if they are to go. Yes, if they are to go through what black people have been through during all these time, most of them couldn't even vote because them can't read. So throughout US history, the recurring theme of racial and political violence underscores the vital importance of vigilance and accountability in preserving democratic institutions. Yeah, so moving on. So, you know, we continue the journey, you know, about who want to kill Donald Trump. As we told you, so you remember that what he had done with the insurrection, you know, with the white mob. So the same thing that the Supreme Court did back then against the black people is the same thing that they have resorted to. So it's history repeat itself. Where they, you know, pretty much this time the president himself, and they must say, him above the law. So them turn Donald Trump in a king. Yeah, man, white people. So the 6 people that went upon the Supreme Court. And if you want to give testimony about something and you say, boy, this is supposed to sacrosanct, and then you break it, that means say you break the rule of law, you know what I'm saying? That is what you're doing. You're breaking the law. And that should not be. You commit perjury because if you say, you know, Roe versus Wade is settled, then you overturn it. That means say, I break the law because perjury. So when you testify, that's a lie. And hey, look, whether or not you want to believe it, right now you have 2 Supreme Court justices in the United States of America. Them no collect for them thing in a paper bag, and them collect it by cryptocurrency. The highest court in America where them you have judge where collect millions in a bribe, I tell you. So, boy,
steps away from the former president, who also described seeing a teardrop-style form of blood on the side of his face and a little more around his ear. And she heard him say, "Gotta get my shoes." It's the Secret Service, she says, before the former president was ushered off the stage. In Butler County, this is a fairgrounds. This is a farm fairgrounds where there are events that have people not of this size, but of quite a large size. There are rafters here. There's hundreds, if not thousands, of chairs. I'd estimate the crowd here as thousands today. Nearly all of them, though, are now gone.
And as you were speaking, Scott, we saw photos of former President Trump up close, and you can see what you just described and what that eyewitness described to you as almost a teardrop type of bloodstream coming down his face, yet his fist was raised. He is defiant. He is defiant. There is that photo for you to see. We are also getting more and more statements pouring in, speaking to just the heightened level of emotion right now. We're hearing from former Speaker Nancy Pelosi, who, of course, her husband was attacked at their home. She wrote, as one whose family has been the victim of political violence, I know firsthand that political violence of any kind has no place in our society. I thank God that former President Trump is safe.
There's anger, though, from the Trump side. This is a new social media post from Chris LaCivita, who is one of the top campaign advisors to Trump. He said they tried to keep Trump.
White terrorism.
They tried to keep Trump off the ballot, and they tried to put him in jail, and now you see this. So you see a politically charged response from Chris LaCivita.
Taking it right to where Democrats are trying to prevent it from going. You saw former Speaker Pelosi issue a statement talking about the political violence her family had experienced and condemning it in this context and saying how glad she was that former President Trump is safe. You have the expectation that the White House will soon issue some kind of statement. We know that both the Vice President and the President have been briefed on what's been going on. They themselves, of course, have Secret Service detail, and you have to imagine that there's an alert level across the board right now. But one of the things that we do need to pull back, that is just incredibly incendiary at a moment of incredible sensitivity to say something like that, to allege whatever they means. There's no context to who they are who are trying to keep them off the ballot, but they tried to put him in jail, and now you see this.
Trump's top campaign advisor.
Exactly. Those words have extreme weight. But if just to separate topic, very much related, the language around this campaign has been about us versus the system, me versus them, that all the legal cases against Donald Trump he claims are politically motivated to prevent him from re-election. By alleging that there is a connection to this attempt on his life, it would escalate that. That is, Pennsylvania State Police put out a statement. Adriana, if you want to.
We have that right here. Pennsylvania State Police confirming everything that we have been reporting, that shots were fired at former President Donald Trump today during his rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. It says that they don't have an update on former President Trump's condition, but we know from the Trump campaign, from the Secret Service, both have said that the president is safe. But we also don't know what safe means. Safe could be a lot of things. We did see in the video and the photos after this incident that the president had his fist in the air, that he appeared to have some blood on the side of his face. We don't know exactly what happened, if he was grazed, or if it was worse. There we have that picture. His ear there, the top of his ear is red. But like you said, Margaret, now is the time to bring down the temperature and assess what happened, ensure that everyone is safe. Already, one person who went to this rally to support their guy is dead. That's the reporting that we're getting from our affiliate KDKA. You know, I'm just thinking about who that may have been, you know, what mindset they were in as they were going to this rally. Like you said earlier, Bob, people attend these events, you know, like they follow them across the country.
Isolated incident, but a part of a broader campaign to undermine Reconstruction and reassert white dominance in the South. So this event underscores the dire consequences of failing to protect the rights and safety of all citizens, and the lengths to which those opposed to racial equality would go to maintain their power. The Wilmington, North Carolina massacre, a calculated overthrow. A black people them this again, you know, in America, you know. So this I hit that. So remember I said that happened, you know, 25 years before them get away with it. Nobody no got prison, just like what happened with January 6th. So history repeat itself, you know. You have to remember them people, you know. You understand? Fast forward, November 10th. 1898, and Wilmington, North Carolina was engulfed in chaos and terror. The Wilmington massacre, often referred to as Wilmington coup d'etat. Some people, oh boy, you repeat yourself. Then all you think you're going to know. Anytime you have finished, when you have finished something, you have to repeat and tell people what you have said before. And everybody have good memory. So it's called education. And most black people, I saw them learn things through repetition. I saw them say, because black people, just like music. So so the Wilmington coup d'etat was not merely an insurrection, but a calculated and violent overthrow of a legitimate, democratic, elected, biracial government. A white supremacist mob led by members of the Democratic Party, which is the Republican Party of 2024, unleashed a wave of brutality upon the black community, targeting black-owned businesses and the only black newspaper in the city. Estimates of the death toll from 14 to over 3,000. Some people say, boy, 1,700. Some people say 1,700. Some people say 3,000. So we don't know. But you don't know, say, if them say that, boy, if a 3,000, you know, say I go to all more. Because them people, you know, remember say, you know, there's no honest liar, you know. So them want to, although them commit a criminal act, they want to minimize it. Say, a 300 people, a whole heap of people that still. And 1,700, whole heap, 3,000 even more. And if you look upon the history in America, one group of people, when they come on to terrorism, Black Wall Street, the federal government, give the people them plane and give them all the turpentine ban for drop on black people, decimate this 100 odd year. And at the other day, most Americans know about it. Because them hide it from them, and it's a old woman who survive it. She not stop and she not stop until the age of the internet it come out. All of them things they never in a history, it in a history book, but you have to go to university if you know about it. And then guess what now? Them decide to them say ban books in America. Right back to slavery them, but guess what? Them can't control what people read. So although them are ban the book them when them are ban, more people are read them than the book then that is there. So you understand? So people now curious. So them now them are lose power in everywhere. Because through reading, people are realize who they are. And people now are stay away from them. Say, no, I don't want to involve with them kind of people. Them too wicked. You understand? Because if them can't do that to even their own people. You understand? So the Wilmington massacre was an act of terror that left a deep scar on the heart of the city and the soul of the nation. It served as a haunting reminder of the relentless struggle for racial equality in the United States. So black people don't get nothing easy in America. So that's why I tell black people all the time, respect the African American them. Some of them don't understand themselves and don't realize that it's because the reason why some of them born in America and a privilege and privilege is because your ancestor was dropped off at this port in America and others was all over the Caribbean. Jamaica was of the royal slave them. That's why them send my ancestors to Jamaica, because they weren't docile. Them start fight from before them capture them a fight right until them reach Jamaica. Them say no, we can't let them off in America because them too calm. Them not calm. So them didn't know so them are get resistance from them. At Jamaica, you know. That's why Jamaica became the first independent. That's why them, you know, when they come on to slavery, Jamaica and slave them, you know, so if it destroy the cane field them, it hurt them economically. So now them turn it round now and I use it back now upon the world. And I tell you, say, oh, a man can be a woman and all of them things. Both of them are doing it, you know. So nobody watch them through them tell us about them are Christian. Because everything that is going on is all about white people. Rear Admiral lifestyle are nothing to do with black people. Black people follow. Follow them and follow them things. Because that's not part of our culture or our history. That come from out of them thing in Europe. Remember say them used to hang people, you know, in England, you know, to be rear admiral, you know. You think that's 400 years ago. Now in England, fast forward 400 years later, if you're a rear admiral, them want force you in England to be rear admiral. But no, make them do it because them eventually feed them race of people are going now say they are decrease. After a while them now going none exist. Because same can't produce nothing. You understand? It's just like, yeah, when you multiply nothing, you can't get anything. So them try to use surrogates and try to fool. Even all the pitney them, two women say, boy, I mother and father for you. No woman can't be the father. So a confusion. My mama say devil like art of confusion. So you have to watch I same people them. And them not like and they have sense. So that's why them will kill you. But you have to just understand, them all can kill your life, but them can't take your soul. That's why them buy people's soul. Yeah, when them buy people's soul, all of the decent thing them forget. Them not travel with it. Them not promote it. And what them tell them to do and them tell us, say, boy, them not promote hate music. But yet them still are telling them, say, boy, Informer for dead. And all of them things then. Them will tell us, say, oh, girl, me serious, me have to get you tonight. Promote rape. But me tell us, say, oh, no, Rear Admiral, you know, promote the violence against them, you know. So that's the same time people sell them soul. So they have to do where the soul by a person, when you buy the soul, they have to do it. So when they tell us, they must fight for you, I lie, them I tell them, I fight for themselves financially. Because them sell them soul, them don't know. Now what I watch them, what I watch long ear Harry, Rasta and Pastor them. So in recent history, the insurrection of the US Capitol on January 6th, 2021 starkly illustrate the fragility of the American democracy. A mob, incited by false claim of a stolen election, stormed the U.S. Capitol in an attempt to overturn the democratic process. Alright, let me tell you this now. You see, if that mob was a black mob, remember me tell you, see, next day, there are thousands of black people will be lying lifeless there. So you see how white privilege can get things. Yeah, man. Not just one person that when I attack or kill, and it's a black man do it, and then put the black man name out there and him everything for the try to kill him. But the black man is a sharpshooter too, you know. Sharpshooter marksman. One shot, one kill. You understand? So I just saw it go. The same. If I would just picture it in a difference then. A black mob did that. Thousands of them, all of them would have dead. All helicopter would have come and start shoot them from in the sky. Because I remember say Donald Trump was president. But Donald Trump people them, white people them, a mob, do it and police allow them to just walk out after them beat police and all some police will kill themselves, traumatized. Can't believe them own people do them that. But them forget because them forget about history. Because it's all about power. Them see them a lose power and them say, boy, this are them second to last attempt to take power through force. Nobody feels them finish. That's why they make him run again. Never happen again in our American history. No guy never lose election representing his party and then they nominate him again in America. Normally a guy don't even do that. That for sure I'm hungry for power and way more for do. Because you understand. Normally a man lose, him take him loses and go on. No, not him. Because America fee him, although a German in family come from. And then I say the blood of America has been poisoned. You ever see a white man the fastest man in the world? Never. You'll never see a white man, an Arab, or a Spanish. A black man is the fastest. All when the Chinaman man try and jog up, him still can't beat the black man. So them all do all kind of things for cheat. So remember, you know, so the January 6th, you know, the mob, man, so they incited by a false claim of a stolen election. So them stormed the Capitol in an attempt to overturn the democratic process. This violent attack was an assault not just on a building, but on the very principle that underpin America. It highlighted the ongoing challenges to democratic governance in the face of extremism and underscore the persistent threat posed by those who reject the rule of law and democratic norm. That I see a man named Donald Trump. That the man that lie without a conscience. Everybody, you understand? We say all the guys who claim say a speaker, and them a Christian, you know. Me no want for God for them church. Me no want nothing to do for them God. Because if them so lie, remember me tell you, Uncle Satan the art of confusion. Those of us who know the Bible and know about, you know, good and evil would know that everything what these people are promoting is just evil and lies. They are not good. They are not stewards of the truth. So learning from past, protecting the future by understanding and acknowledge these historical events, we can better appreciate the fragility of democracy and necessity of robust protections against insurrection and terrorism. The lessons from the 19th century and recent history emphasize the need for a steadfast commitment to justice, equality and the rule of law. The Colfax massacre, the Wilmington massacre, and the January 6th insurrection all serve as warnings of what can happen when hatred and intolerance are allowed to fester and when democratic institutions are not rigorously defended. Well, we can tell you that you have some people defend this in America still doing it, yeah. Them defend it. Some good people on the Republican side, them defend it. While some of them, and them still there they walk. If them did black, them would have firing squad. So reflecting on these events, we must build a more inclusive and resilient society. This means holding those who incite and perpetrate violence accountable and ensuring that our democratic institutions are strong enough to withstand the pressures of extremism. It requires a collective effort to promote justice and equality, to educate future generations about the dangers of hatred and bigotry, and to foster a culture of respect and understanding. The Bible verse. So we are telling you, so we are giving something about the Bible, you know. So, you know the Bible say, boy, a man reap what him sow. We are telling that, you know. Yeah, a man reap what him sow. So anything when if you sow love, you reap love. You can't reap hatred. If you sow hatred, don't expect to reap love. Only a fool do that. So Galatians 6 verse 7 to 8. Do not be deceived. God cannot be mocked. What I tell the so-called evangelists them, God cannot be mocked. A man reaps what he sows. Whoever sows to please their flesh, from the flesh will reap destruction. Whoever sows to the Spirit will from the Spirit reap eternal life. So this passage teaches that our actions have consequences. However, the Bible also offers messages of hope and forgiveness. So here are some additional points to consider. God's forgiveness. The Bible also tells us that God is forgiving. While our actions may have consequences, we can seek forgiveness and redemption through faith. Them are people who don't believe in that, although you hear them say them are Christian. Wicked people, them hate black people with a passion. Because them want to say them superior. Only thing them superior in a terrorism. Because them always I think to kill off black people. We shouldn't be here. Them try to kill off the continent of Africa and it return to sender with HIV, AIDS. Then them start to lie say black people get it from blue monkey and all kind of thing. Not no go sir. First man have AIDS in the world was a white man. And them say him the guy like 80 and them thing there. So anyway them down, you understand. But it's it really to a group of people. Rear admirals them. Cause them remember saying you saw life funny. The rectum is not a sex organ. It's a part of the body that excrete waste that the body refuses. So a man have to put film teely there and feel say it's supposed to be good. And not because him want to be God. Because he must say, oh, where God give me no want that. Me rather around so we smell, stink. And you if tell them that you if tell them, you know, if you tell them say it's stinking and you know if you tell them say it have to excrete. No, them want demand them for wear. Hey, you know much man in America and woman. Them now have no batty hole where I tell you that. Because man raga it up. All woman African American. Like black man them love it too. They love go around it too. Them thing rotten out. Them now have, because the muscle no work. So them have to wear pampers. Anytime them have to do it, because the muscle don't work, them can't feel it, just roll down. Where I tell you that, what kind of life that only white people do them thing there, and then black people start follow as usual. So when you as a black person, you no follow, them not like you. You see like how you see all the black people them, or some of want to look up to them, you know. Me choose who me look up to, because all the black people them, all the black man have a tattoo. And then look after that you say him sick, him have this, and him dead. If God want your body to have murals or painting, God don't make you have it. So why you put that on it? Your skin is your largest organ. That for sure you don't love yourself because you follow people. You understand? Then you say, oh, it come from Africa. Africans they not use no needle and them thing there. Different way them do it. So showing good things, the passage also mentioned that whoever sows the Spirit will from the Spirit reap eternal life. This means we can expect positive outcomes by choosing good actions and living according to God's teaching. So focus on positive. While the verse talks about reaping what you sow, the Bible also offers many messages of hope and new beginnings. So in remembering Colfax massacre, the Wilmington, North Carolina massacre, and the event of January 6, 2021, we honor the victims of these violent insurrections and reaffirm our dedication to the democratic ideals that define the United States of America. So let's move forward with empathy, resolve, and renew commitment to safeguarding the principle of democracy for all. Remember, it's one group of people who don't want others to have any freedom in this country. And I see people that claim that they are Christian. Them are people that are Christian. In my culture, in Jamaica, we call them grease can. They just got church because them have clothes, them lie and wicked, them worse than the people them in a church. That's why people don't go to church again, because pure wicked people go to church and then lie. May I tell you that. So have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.